All right, ladies, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Coming into qualification, match number 18. 11:53, having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it up over on the reef zone. And it looks like they're potentially going for two with an algae. Now coming into the teleoperated period. $11:53, trying to see if they can grab a piece of algae off of the reef zone, and that looks pretty promising. Meanwhile, over on the blue lines, we have team 1119, Pup Cups, trying to see if they can grab some coral over from their receiver, or from their processor, and bring it onto the second level, and that looks pretty good. Meanwhile, over on the Red Alliance team, 9443, Aluminum Panthers, having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it up on the top level. That looks promising. Meanwhile, over on the Red Alliance, we have team 1119, hanging out right by the processor, trying to see if they can deliver some algae to the processor. We see some algae being donated to the net. Meanwhile, over on the Red Alliance side, team 5962, bringing over some coral to the reef zone, working with our alliance partners, team 1153 and 9443, trying to see if they can bring over some more coral to the reef zone. We are seeing two algae, both from Red Alliance and Blue Alliance side. 348 hanging out right by, heading over into the Red Alliance side, trying to see if they can potentially cause some mischief. 1447 hanging out under the barge with 50 seconds remaining. Anything can still happen. 1119 Pup Cups from Whale Pole, having a coral in their possession, trying to see if they can bring it up onto the third level. That looks promising. We'll come back over to the Red Alliance side. Team 5962 trying to see if they can grab a coral from their processor. Meanwhile, 1153 having a coral in their possession, placing it up onto the reef zone. Meanwhile, 1153 trying to see if they can get an algae over onto the net, bring it over to the Blue Alliance side. 5962 having a coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it onto the reef zone, but we'll come back to that. We see all of Blue Alliance hanging out under the barge. 1153 heading up for the ascent on the cage. 1119 joining them on that ascent potentially. We'll see as time expires. We'll have an official score for you here. It looks like it'll be going to the Red Alliance here with the score of 128-68. Having the Red Alliance walk away with 4 ranking points.